A mother that I wouldn't do, by the way. That our main love language is physical touch.
I don't know if you should talk about love languages with your siblings.
You believe in vegan phobia?
I do.
Oh, okay.
It's a very real problem that we
I
have.
think it's worse than racism.
My brother was maybe like 4 or 5. We would like watch a movie and cuddle on the couch or something, but not 17.
Alright, welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am a React content creator. I like to make content on drama, TikTok, brain rot nonsense. Also like to react to basketball and get my insight on that. So if that's your thing, I'm the guy for you. Today, I got my wife.
Hello.
She's going to be joining me. We're going to be having a little fun. She will react with me today. But before we do that, we are going to be trying some foreign snacks. So first we're going to try this mochi.
Maple pancake.
Yes.
Smaller than I expected.
Feels fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what it looks like. Feels like a gummy.
It's interesting. Cheers.
Yeah. Are we going full bite? You want to take a bite, or are we just throwing it in our mouths?
I'm doing half.
Half?
Yeah. You gotta see the middle.
No, I was ready to, like, hate on it. It's, like, soft, a weird consistency, but it tastes like maple syrup. It tastes like maple syrup and butter.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the, like, gummy, though.
The gummy consistency is weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough of that. All right.
Tried it. Didn't like it.
Didn't like it. All right, next. We're going to be trying a Kit Kat. Going to be trying a Kit Kat. So, these are Japanese Kit Kats. Hold on. Boom. These are Japanese Kit Kats.
Are they actually different?
I don't know if they're different, but we can try.
I like the label. It's cool.
Looks like this. So, Japanese Kit Kat. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. We're gonna try it. Wait, we gotta rate the other one. What do we rate the? We'll say out of 5.
1.
1 out of 5?
1 out of 5.
I think it's like a 3.
I wasn't a fan.
It's like a little puffy cloud of sugar.
No, not for me.
All right, let's try this one.
It's a Kit Kat.
It's a Kit Kat. It tastes like a Kit Kat, like an overpriced Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this Japanese Kit Kat tastes like a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
It's good to know, just so you guys know. Okay. All right. That was fun. Kit Kat tastes like a Kit Kat. Okay. Well, that was our little taste test for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. We got a puffy cloud, and then we got a Kit Kat that tastes like a Kit Kat. So, that's fun. But, with that out the way, we will now be reacting. Yeah. Today we're going to be reacting to SunnyV2's video, the vegan TikToker who's worse than the vegan teacher. So that's going to be fun. Do you know who the vegan teacher is?
I know the vegan teacher. I don't know who this other person is.
Let's find out. All right. That being said, do you want me to speed it up? Do you need to keep it at normal speed? I usually speed it up because I talk a lot.
You can speed it up.
All right. We'll speed it up here. And let's go ahead.
Vegan Booty is often called the vegan teacher's daughter. She thinks walking your dog is animal abuse, has been on the news for calling horses slaves, and believes it's okay fighting butchers, service workers, and even children at their birthday party. The government has banned her from living in her hometown, and her first viral video will start to show you why. The event scene behind her is the Million Paws Walk, where families meet to walk their dogs together and help raise funds for animals in need. Well, Vegan Booty called the event
the most violent thing that you could ever participate in,
protesting that every animal should be treated the way that dogs are.
Why would you love one but pay for the suffering and abuse of other animals? Pigs are in fact more intelligent than dogs.
Hypocritically, however, Vegan Booty owned a dog herself, which she told
So she doesn't live by her own morals then?
Most miserable dog right there.
What a terrible... Oh, she's great. Imagine being so shitty you gotta be banned from your own hometown. That's terrible.
tied to a leash and used it to pull her while she skated. It's pretty funny how you were protesting, yet you have a dog pulling you. Pretty hypocritical, and the hypocrisy didn't stop there, because Vegan Booty then showed up at a charity football match, disrupting 35,000 spectators because she thought her cause was way more important. In a satisfying turn of events, she was fined $1,800 for the stunt, yet this wasn't too expensive for the exposure it provided.
Would you do it all again?
Yes. 100%.
However, at around the same time, Isaac Butterfield was going viral for his anti-vegan videos, featuring Tash in the worst vegans on TikTok.
Why is your name Vegan Booty when you're running around with that? Change your name to Vegan Pancake Ass and let us all get on with our lives.
This gave Tash a chance to respond, although
Vegan Pancake Ass is the proper name for her.
Yeah.
Eat pussy, not animals. Your thoughts on that?
I got nothing. I don't know. I feel like she's doing it just for the attention. Like she's getting the attention from people.
I mean, the first thing she did was run onto a field.
Yeah.
And then use that exposure to draw attention to her channel. So yeah, I highly doubt she's genuine. She literally talked about how dogs are slaves and then went and had a dog. So it probably is just attention.
she was met with a brutal dislike ratio as Isaac's audience offered their very first downvote. He'd therefore slam Vegan Booty again.
Meat's amazing, it's delicious, and guess what, bitch? I'm gonna have a big dirty steak for dinner. I hope you enjoy your broccoli, you tiny little child.
Yet with comments such as who else came from Isaac's channel, this was only helping Vegan Booty grow. She'd use her newly found fame to launch a vegan clothing company, spoofing the Anti-Social Social Club to instead read Anti-Animal Cruelty Club. Well, Isaac then launched his own anti-vegan social club, leading Vegan Booty to call in heavy reinforcements. She'd discuss is Isaac Butterfield's anti-vegan club responsible for this vegan phobia, with no one other than that vegan teacher.
Vegan phobia.
Do you believe in vegan phobia?
I do.
Oh, okay.
It's a very real problem that we have.
I think it's worse than racism,
Yeah.
for being honest.
I agree.
It's extremely bad.
He literally has shirts made that say anti-vegan club.
The pair became so close that they'd call each other family.
Hi, sweetie, how are you?
Hello. Hey, Mom. How you going?
However, it was obvious Vegan Booty was the crazier of the two. She began infiltrating supermarkets wearing an animal onesie.
It's a mother that I wouldn't do, by the way. That's one mother. I'm drawing the line at that one. That's gross.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Before standing in the milk section, dissuading shoppers from their purchase. For obvious reasons, staff weren't too happy about this, and even after being ejected, she still yelled outside the store.
Her babies are taken away from her straight after birth, and her sons are murdered.
As a result, Tash was permanently banned from Australia's two main supermarkets, yet this didn't stop her protests, as Vegan Booty would only get worse. She'd show up at McDonald's in a much more detailed costume, being kicked out not by staff but instead this time police. Hilariously, this guy began his own protest, countering her with a legendary sign. In Vegan Booty's next stunt, she walked into KFC and poured orange paint everywhere while blasting dying animal noises for over 15 minutes. Not gonna lie, but
If you can be vegan, I don't care. I think it's stupid. But what I think is even more dumb is like you're ruining workers' days.
Yeah, like they have no control over what is being sold. They just work there.
They don't get paid enough to deal with your ass coming in orange
spilling
paint. Paint? Are you serious?
Incredibly selfish to the people that work at that place. All they're trying to do is do their job. I feel so sorry for the workers, while even other vegans called Vegan Booty out.
She is giving veganism a bad name.
People wrote about Tasha's public stunts. Instead of promoting vegans, you kind of just embarrassed them, and nothing showed this better than her children's party meltdown. These two horses were clearly very well looked after, and were waiting outside a family festival so kids could take a picture. Well, of course, Vegan Booty somehow thought it was abuse.
I just want to know who the slave owner is.
That's crazy.
She tried and failed to make any decent points.
If you were in their position, would you be happy?
Although Vegan Booty wasn't finished there. She'd then go into the festival to find the horses again, disrupting all photos by making a public announcement.
These innocent beings are no different from beloved dogs and cats. They look like they're under so much stress.
This awesome dad then quickly stopped their antics.
No photos of the kids, man. Yeah, not taking photos. No, we'll just keep walking that way then. Keep walking that way.
And thankfully police were there to intervene. After posting her video to TikTok, Tash again made national news, in which
I feel like we just need to stop talking about these type of people on the news.
Yeah.
I feel like they look for attention. They believe any publicity is good publicity whatsoever, and I think it's just stupid to continue to give them attention.
I agree.
It's like, it's just...
It feeds their ego.
That's all she wants. She doesn't care. If she actually cared, she'd talk about, I don't know, healthy ways. If you're vegan and you want me to be vegan, I feel like you would give me recipes. You'd tell me what I can do. How can I be healthy and vegan? Tell me.
Yeah.
That's it. You can have your views as far as meat being murder, but you gotta tell me, what can I do to fix my life? But you don't. You just call me a murderer, so what am I supposed to do with that?
She told you how to fix it. Don't own a dog.
Right.
You know? Don't have horses.
Right. Mm-hmm. Don't own a dog. Don't have horses. Eat pussy.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 V's
You're doing great.
for veganism.
they'd interview the horse's owner.
Meg Freeman owns the pony business. She says she's being bombarded with abuse by vegan protesters. Meg Freeman wants her charged.
They're like terrorists. They're not going to go away.
Well, only 1 week later, Vegan Booty announced, "I'll be going to court on the 13th of May as I received a summons for a restraining order from the owner of ponies for all occasions. Those who dislike me are triggered because I've made them realize that they're animal abusers. What I'm going through right now isn't a loss. It only means we're winning."
I'm always a non-violent protester and I never harass anyone.
I don't even think the vegan teacher is this crazy. This girl is making vegan teacher seem like an angel. At least
she quite literally just needs to not harass people.
She didn't.
Right?
She said she didn't harass people.
What was she doing?
She was just talking to them.
In a harassing way?
No. She's just respectfully telling them that she doesn't like what they're doing.
Respectfully?
Yeah.
I would say it's an interesting way to look at respect. Vegan booty.
At least the vegan teacher didn't have her own number plates, as this made Vegan Booty foolishly recognizable.
Meat and cheese smeared across her family's car. Vegan activist Tash Peterson says this cruel joke crosses the line.
People recognized her car, then threw meat bones on her driveway, yet trolls weren't the only people who showed up at her house.
I've woken up once again to the police knocking at my door. So I've been issued with another barring notice.
Damn. Multiple. People really don't want her.
No.
That's 2 for 2. She's on fire.
Controversial vegan activist is banned from every pub in her state after becoming notorious for wild stunts where she screams at innocent families.
Anything that sells alcohol, I'm not allowed into. A penalty of $10,000 applies if I break this barring notice.
The ban had come after another disgusting protest.
You see man is 30,000 shots every hour! Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
Yet Vegan Booty was still convinced that she'd done nothing wrong.
I don't really have a right to freedom of speech here in Australia. It's honestly pretty corrupt, if you ask me.
She doesn't even, again, this is what I'm talking about. All jokes aside, if she wants people to be vegan, she could teach me how to be vegan. I don't even know how to be vegan. I don't know vegan alternatives. I know no shit. I've got none of that from her. Only thing I got was her being annoying.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't. This is dumb. This is your family. This is you.
I'm offended.
You're vegetarian. She's vegetarian, by the way. You're vegetarian. This is.
I'm not that.
This is under your umbrella.
Nope.
How? Tell me.
Different umbrellas.
You guys are cousins. Vegan, vegetarian, you're cousins. She's coming to your dinner.
I don't think so.
Why not?
She's not invited to the cookout.
Your cookout? What are you cooking? Broccoli?
Yeah.
At least you have milk and eggs.
Yeah. There's gonna be cheese there. She doesn't like that.
That is true. That's disgusting to her.
Her freedom of speech is just going to a restaurant and screaming like a lunatic about murder. There is a difference between speech and screaming. Your freedom of speech, our freedom to eat meat. Goodbye. She'd therefore leave Perth and spend a month protesting in Melbourne, but when she tried to fly back home, the government said she couldn't return.
The Australian police have banned me from entering into my own city. If I choose to fly home, I could face a 1-year imprisonment.
Her application was rejected based on her statements made in public, and after eventually having the rejection overturned, you will not believe how awful she became. She'd go back to harassing the innocent pony business before trying to ruin the life of a hard-working chef. John Mountain owns Fire Restaurant in northern Perth, where on one unassuming night, a diner made a complaint about the lack of vegan options on the menu and was charged $32 for vegetables. Well, rather than bending the knee, John instead stated it is not a vegan restaurant, and if customers want vegan options, they should go elsewhere, announcing on their Facebook page, "Sadly, all vegans are now banned from Fire for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding."
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's the proper route to go.
I don't think so.
I understand that she was probably pissing you off and it's annoying. Extremely. But
It's a little too far.
it's probably not it. It's probably not it.
No.
All vegans are banned. End of. No more. Never again. God help them.
Everybody loved the chef's bold move, well, except for one person known as Vegan Booty.
See, she has a mental problem. That's true. I just want to say all vegans do.
Yeah.
Because that's... yeah.
She showed up at the restaurant not just once but twice, blasting dying animal noises even after being ejected. Having disrupted his business multiple times, the chef understandably lost it, yet still took responsibility for the damage Tash had done.
And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all a little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out.
Sadly for Vegan Booty, however, her activism exploded the restaurant's popularity.
So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of a trade-off.
Really?
I lost my partner because of this. I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person.
Yet this wasn't the only marriage that Tash's TikToks ruined. Her next target was, get this, the Bicton Veterinary Clinic, a business literally designed to help unwell animals, and Vegan Booty lost it over budgies out the front.
You're the type of vets that eat your own patients, are you?
Yeah, I do eat meat, but I don't eat dogs and I don't eat cats, and I don't appreciate you pushing your agenda on my personal...
I don't appreciate you enslaving animals.
I have a dog in a cage out the back at the moment receiving treatment. Am I enslaving it?
Although it seems for the first time ever, Vegan Booty is actually facing consequences. Defamation action against Miss Tash Peterson, 17,700 raised. The vet was announcing, "We are launching a civil action in the Supreme Court of Western Australia, which has conveniently been running over the last 2 months. The trial has revealed that Vegan Booty hasn't only falsified her taxable income, but she's also been able to ruin another marriage. This might explain why Fire's also last 2 months. The trial has revealed that Vegan Booty hasn't only
earned more than $400,000 in a single year, but only declared $70K. She committed over $300,000 in tax fraud.
It's not that much.
I don't get how these people get paid. Why do these people get paid?
It's from her publicity.
Rage bait.
Yeah.
Rage views.
Being on the news.
I feel like at some point that if you have too big of like a dislike ratio, you shouldn't get money.
Yeah. I don't think that would work though.
Why?
I don't. Because I mean, even if you don't like the person, they're still watching it.
I hate these people so much. So many clout chasing fucks.
Falsified her taxable income, but she's also been able to ruin another marriage. This might explain why Fi is also suing Tash.
This is going to teach her a lesson. If she's fined that amount of money, she's going to think twice.
And while she's always stated,
I actually measure my own success by the amount of haters and criticism that I have.
it seems penalty after penalty is finally taking its toll. Her public nuisance stunts are becoming far less frequent, as most of her content now focuses on street interviews.
Do you have a moral justification for animal abuse?
Yummy.
Vegan Booty will likely never change, but maybe she's reached a decent middle ground that's respectful not just to animals, but people's lives as well.
We can check out her TikTok. I'm curious. I'm definitely curious real quick.
What if it came out that she wasn't actually vegan?
She just made it up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked. Let's see. Okay. What is her name? Tash Peterson?
Vegan Booty.
Vegan Booty, yeah. Well, pics came up. Alright, let's see what she talks about. This is her pin stuff.
So we just received a knock on the door. We've just arrived at the Crown Towers Hotel and they've come knocking on the door to say that I've been permanently banned from Crown since, what was it? September.
She gets banned by a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she knows how to control herself, if I'm being honest.
Is eggs like really animal slaughter? Because they're eggs. Like,
That's a really good question. So in... Yeah, do you have an issue with that?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be a felon, are you? That's bad, isn't it?
Did you know that Martin Luther King Jr. was a criminal and
She thinks she's Gandhi. You think she's
spreading the message?
You think she's Martin Luther King?
She's spreading the message.
I think so.
People need to hear it.
The Martin Luther King of veganism?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She has a dream.
Dream. She has a dream for me to call her slurs. That's the dream. Do you understand that Martin Luther King was non-violent, and if he heard her say that and saw everything that she's done, he'd probably slap the shit out of her?
Yeah.
All things being considered. This is crazy. There's no way she would murder something.
and some of the most important people throughout history.
When those people weren't allowed to voice their opinions because of the colour of skin. Things have changed now.
Why can't people voice their opinion to stop animal abuse?
Because you can't get out and be naked and go on the street. That's not allowed.
Why is that not allowed?
Because it's inappropriate and there's kids around.
And
there's
what
people
law
who
does
don't...
That's crazy. She's getting owned by a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah.
Right.
Public indecency.
I haven't been charged for public
What have you been
indecency.
charged for?
I've been charged for disorderly conduct and trespass.
Exactly. Going on someone else's property. You're not allowed to do that.
Illegal things happen in slaughterhouses all the time. Plus,
Animals
slaughterhouses should be illegal in the first place.
is eggs like...
She really posted this.
Why does she go up to kids to talk to them, too?
I think it's weird that she's talking to them.
Yeah, why not find other adults? You know that does she know she's just gonna get shot down immediately if she talks to an adult?
I think the thought is probably if I can go talk to these kids, they probably don't know much of anything and I can spread my message. But then she found a kid that just had, she had a low amount of brain cells, but he just had a couple more than her, so he was able to show how dumb she is.
How long have you been vegan for?
Just over 7 years now.
So why didn't you realise that people were slaughtering animals beforehand and now you're doing like all this?
Well, of course I knew that animals were sent to slaughterhouses, like for people to eat them, but just like you guys.
Did you like eating meat? No, you can tell the truth.
I'd say, yeah, some animal flesh I did enjoy eating, but I don't think there's a justification to abuse and murder animals. And just like you guys, I grew up eating animals, thinking it was normal and necessary to do that.
I'm just going to
Alright,
say,
no worries.
meat does taste good, but I respect
Vegan
that.
meat tastes good too, so stop abusing animals.
Vegan meat.
Yeah.
You eat that. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on it?
It's amazing.
Why?
It's amazing.
What does it taste like?
I don't know. It just tastes normal to me now. So I've been eating it for so long.
To me, it's got like a weird bitter taste to it. I don't like it. I haven't liked it. That's why I like my meat. Meat's pretty good. I'm gonna sneak a burger to you one day. One day. Did I get like a 1 burger pass to sneak to you?
No.
Why?
I feel like I could tell. It looks different.
That is true.
And it smells different.
Yeah, yours smells terrible.
And I would see the grossness.
The thing with like vegan meat is it smells, well, the taste is bad, but the smell is atrocious. Like, it smells so bad.
They could work on the smell a little bit.
And what is it even made out of?
I don't remember.
It's good. I feel like it's a lot of chemicals in there.
Probably.
A lot of
What
crazy.
isn't chemicals, though?
Burgers.
There's no chemicals in that?
Not in my fresh pig. Not in my fresh bacon.
You get it fresh?
Fresh.
Fresh from the butcher every time?
Every time. I go straight to the butcher and I say, give it to me fresh. And he kills the pig right in front of me and he gives it to me. That's why it takes me so long to get home from the grocery store. Exactly.
Straya, Straya.
Okay.
Not sure what I was supposed to learn from that one. Do we know what we were supposed to learn from that?
No.
No? Okay.
Then there's this video, which I kind of feel bad about.
And some woman comes and storms through the door, and throws her drink on me. So I reacted and came out, and then 5 people came on top of me, like ripping.
Pause. Pause.
My hair, and Jack came in to help me, and he got fucking punched.
Yeah, nah, like, I don't think that's cool, but also, you know, Fafo, you're out there disrupting shit. I'm sure you weren't just hanging out, you know. It's unfortunate. I do not condone that, obviously, but there's a little thing called Fafo.
So when the suffragettes were beaten by police and enraged males for defending their right to vote, that was just a classic case of Fafo, right? They dared to challenge.
She likes comparing herself to just like woman suffrage, racial inequality.
It's the same thing.
To her?
Yeah.
She is such a dipshit. She's so dumb. Oh my god. This is your cousin.
Like, crazy that vegans get so much hate for trying to protect and defend the most innocent and vulnerable creatures on Earth. It's crazy. Why are we hating them? They're just trying to make everything happy.
You know, I saw a video of like a vegan and they were having a debate with a meat eater, and they said if there was like a lion or a mountain lion and it was gonna kill your friend, but you had a gun in your hand, would you shoot the lion or would you just let it happen? And it shocked me that a couple vegans are like, well, why is he there in the first place?
Yeah, why are you in his space?
So you deserve it. And it's like...
Fafo.
that's Fafo, I guess. Damn, terrible friends. Shit friends. Okay. Now, real quick, I want to go to Reddit. I want to read... We're going to read Reddit stories real quick, and then we're going to call it, guys. So let's go to... Am I the asshole? Oh, there's our best buddy. John Cena turns heel. That was awesome.
No one saw it coming.
That was awesome. Alright, here we go. Nope, come on. Right over here. There we go. Am I the asshole for ruining a child's life? Interesting. Interesting. Relationships. Ooh. Expecting my wife to pick up after herself. definitely asshole move for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole move for sure. Am I the asshole for telling my ex his family was manipulative? Am I the asshole for being repulsed by my partner's eating habits? Let me know if there's anyone you want me to click on. Am I the asshole for telling my wife she needs to stop asking me to watch the kids? For leaving my best friend of 5 years because her boyfriend couldn't stop telling me about their relationship? For one of my...
That's an interesting one.
This
How
one?
do you... Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Am I the asshole for leaving my best friend of 5 years because her boyfriend couldn't stop telling me about their relationship? Okay. So, Meredith, 18, female, and I, 18, female, have been friends for 5 years. I built my bond with her through personal and family struggles, helping with academics, skipping class to be there when she cried, and almost anything friends do for each other. Meredith started dating a guy around last year, my boyfriend's friend. Very early into the relationship, they started exploring each other, and he, the boyfriend, would forcibly tell me about it in detail against my will. These involved things that Meredith didn't want to admit to me when he compared her to his ex, in which Meredith got upset that I told her afterwards. All those times he would tell her I manipulated him into telling me or accused me of not walking away from the conversation. Aside from the obvious oversharing, he would be incredibly disrespectful to not only Meredith as a woman, but me as a person. I've confronted her about our friendship disintegrating because of the disrespect, and she just firmly defended her man in place of worrying about my discomfort. We share a friend group that abandoned me after learning about our arguments, so not wanting to be part of a drama anymore. I removed myself from the group officially after I announced my retirement from the group. Every single person from the group started accusing me of making up things, saying false things, and blowing things out of proportion. Am I the asshole for deciding to leave Meredith in the group?
No. I don't think so.
I don't think this is a crazy take.
No.
I think it's weird that they all just took his side. I'd probably want to know more.
Yeah, I feel like I wonder if she didn't say everything, because it's kind of hard to believe that everybody would believe him over her when she was already friends with all of them.
Plus, question, if someone's like oversharing with you, if I'm sitting here right now, I'm a coworker. It's like, hey, what's up? I was like banging the hell out of my wife yesterday. I was spread the walls apart. I was deep inside of that. Like, what would you do at that point?
That's nice. I'm gonna go over here now.
See, that's the problem. Like, that's where you gotta put your foot down and be like, please stop talking about your dick. Like, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
You know? You can't just walk away. You gotta say some shit.
Just backhand him.
What I would say is, if you're gonna talk about this story, you gotta pull your dick out. Yeah, jerk off in front of me.
I don't know that I would want that.
If
either.
you're telling me this story, jerk off in front of me right now. That's what I need to see. That's it.
What if they did it?
It was worth the risk.
Was it?
Yeah, you gotta sit here and watch now. You played your cards, they called your bluff. Gotta deal with that.
I'm not taking that risk.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the risk. Okay, what else do we have? I'm curious. Can we do like popularity? I kind of want to do not safe for hot. Ooh, hot. Top. Really? Let's just look for in general. Am I the asshole? I like reading these. Okay, there we go. Let's do top. 4 years ago. 6 months ago, okay. For letting you know I'm divorcing you by sending you a thread on a website that you used to ignore me. That's kind of crazy. For telling my sister she's not allowed to bring her homemade food to Thanksgiving because her cooking is ruining the meal. I think that's fine. She's a terrible cook. Please let her know. Stop for breaking a man's nose because he apparently didn't know what stop means.
I'm gonna say no. You're not the asshole. Move on.
Feel like that's fair enough. For telling my extended family how many men my sister has slept with after she outed our youngest brother as a virgin. I feel like there's a difference between her. I don't even know how that conversation came up. I feel like there's a difference between her being like, "Yo, Jeff's a virgin, by the way," because maybe they talked about girls or something. Like, "Oh, you got a girlfriend?" Like, "Oh, he has a girlfriend? Just a virgin." I feel like that's probably how it went down. Whatever. And then they just had a quick laugh. To come out and be like, she slept with like 15 different guys. I think that's a little wild, but I could be wrong. For wearing the joke bikini my friend got me. No, I don't know. For telling an employee she can choose between demotion or termination. Depending.
Before being pranked.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Telling my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him. You want to try that one?
Sure.
Let's see what this one's about. Alright, not too long. Not too long. So, my son had a long-distance girlfriend recently for about 2 years. She was great, a really nice girl, and we all loved her. Welcomed her with open arms. She was flying here constantly to visit him, like a weekend a month, and he didn't lift a finger to go visit her. I tried talking to him about it several times and told him he should really start looking into flying over to her instead of expecting her to do all the traveling. He said no, and my wife probably had something to do with it, as she constantly told him she was afraid of him flying. I speak to them both and said this girl is great for him. She was willing to move over to our country too, but said there was one condition, and that was he had to fly over to her country too, which is fair enough. He said no. He didn't want to fly or travel anywhere. My son was becoming lazier and lazier, eventually telling his girlfriend and us that he was perfectly fine never traveling anywhere, including holidays. Last week, he told us she dumped him. I went on her Facebook page, as we are all still friends. She wrote us an apology letter about how she's upset it didn't work out, but these things happen, so we're on good terms. And it looks like she's with a new guy already. Me and my wife have no doubt she was seeing him while still in a relationship with my son. I confessed to them both that I actually agree with her decision and should have expected it. Did not treat her properly, and I hope he learns lessons from the next one because he needs to make more of an effort. I said he deserves it for his lack of effort in a relationship and for essentially just allowing this girl to spend all her money and time coming here all the time. Wife and son are very upset that I said this. Very, very upset. My wife says I'm being horrible. What's your thoughts?
I don't think he's the asshole.
What's that?
Because, I mean, he's right. Why are you making the girl do all the traveling?
To come out there?
Yeah. You're not even gonna go out there one time?
What if he's broke?
She's probably broke with all the money that she's spending to go back and forth.
I find it weird that the dad is so keen on taking the side of hers. That's red flag to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. He might be the asshole in general. The way I see it is, I don't know enough about... I can try to learn my son's relationship, but if they break up and I see that she's with another guy, I'm probably going to say cheating's bad and I'm going to side with my son. For him to be so keen and taking her side, this sounds like some nanny shit to me. This sounds like some, you know... His son wasn't the only daddy in the house. In the household.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, I'm not defending my son's girlfriend to you. That ain't happening. Even if my son's in the wrong, I'll tell my son he could have been better, but I'm not taking her side. Like, yeah, you could have been better. You sucked. You don't deserve to get cheated on, though. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with what he was saying. He probably shouldn't have said it to the son, though. That could have been like a wife-husband conversation. Be like, our son needs to do better.
He didn't care about her for real. He didn't love her. Probably wasn't attracted. I'm not flying anywhere either if I don't care about her. But then again, I wouldn't be in a long-distance relationship. There's also that. Long distance is just terrible.
Yeah. That is hard.
When you're in a long-distance relationship, I feel like your mental maturity has to be on another level.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's... If you're not mentally strong, you're going to accuse them. You're going to say some shit. It's just going to get bad. Arguments.
Yeah.
My most toxic relationships were online relationships when I was younger. You know that?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. We were online for a couple months.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were long distance for a little bit.
That's why my most toxic relationships are online relationships. Am I the asshole for slapping a teenager? And I the asshole for sleeping naked on top of the covers to teach my flatmate's girlfriend a lesson?
What?
I don't even know what that means. But okay. I want a not safe for work one. Give me that. Give me the spice. Let me see. Do I have to log in for that? Give me a second. I probably gotta log in. Boom. Boom. I want a spicy one. I want somebody sleeping with someone's mother. Something crazy. I do that all the time. What?
Stop it.
What? I'm the wonderful actuary.
Actuary?
Huh?
Actuary?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said what you said.
It's crazy. I kissed my brother, and now my fiance wants to break up with me since he finds it weird. Am I the asshole?
You find it weird?
To kiss your brother?
Yeah.
You know, this is gonna be a little bit of a hot take. I do. It's a little weird.
It's good.
It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, hold up. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so, throwaway account. Because I find this embarrassing to post, but my head is a mess right now, and I need some assurance that I'm normal.
Not normal.
Me, 25 female, and my brother, 17 male, have been close since childhood. Interesting. It wouldn't be a lie to say that our main love language is physical touch.
I don't know if you should talk about love languages with your siblings.
I see him as my baby. He's adorable and such a sweet kid. We hug, cuddle, and he also relies on me emotionally a lot.
This feels weird.
Cuddling with your brother? What does that mean?
See, like, when my brother was maybe, like, 4 or 5, we would, like, watch a movie and cuddle on the couch or something, but not 17. That's...
It's very weird. That's extremely disturbing. Now comes my fiance. 29 female. 29 male. We've been together for 3 years now, and he knows that I'm close with my brother. I moved in with my fiance last year, so I don't even get to meet my brother that often. So every time I meet and hug him, my fiance had always made some passive remarks like, "Whoa there," or "You guys sure are close." I just rolled my eyes since I thought he was joking back then. But 5 days back, it was my mom's birthday, and it's been 4 months since I saw my family in real life. Aside from video calls, as we live in different cities, it was a small party with relatives, and I was happy to be there. We were planning to stay for the night and leave the next morning. At night, me and my fiance was up watching a movie when my brother knocked and came inside asking if we could talk. My fiance gave me a side eye, but I got up and followed him. I asked him what was wrong. He said he missed me and that he's been having a hard time at school since he's struggling with his studies. He's a smart kid He's at the top of his school, unlike me, and I knew he always had stress issues. He also mentioned now his friends are being rude to him in one way or the other, and this made him cry while talking about it. So obviously, I was consoling him. We talked for around an hour before I hugged him, saying everything will be fine, and this is when my fiance walked in and asked, "Are you guys done?"
It's kind of crazy, though.
Is this done? You done fucking crying? Oh my
Get over it.
He sounded upset, and he could have phrased it better. But after a few more minutes, I got up, gave my brother a kiss on the cheek, and told him we would continue to talk tomorrow. Okay? But once I got inside the room with my fiance, I think hell broke loose. He started telling me how gross I was for kissing my own brother. If it's just a quick kiss on the cheek,
Yeah.
I feel like that's fine, but I question the reliability of this narrator, considering the fact that she said she cuddles with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder if she added cheek and it was not cheek.
That was forehead.
Other head. Alright, where are we at? Alright. He said he was already upset, and I have hugged, cuddled, and had my brother lay on my lap before on other occasions. But now kissing was the final nail in the coffin. He said that I prioritize my brother more than I do for him, which is not true at all. I hardly see my brother ever since I moved out. He also said that I'm not seeing my brother as family and that our relationship is not normal. He literally told me you guys are in love and is having an affair, and that he hates how we touch each other since it comes off sexual. I'm aware a lot of siblings don't do physical touch, but it doesn't say anywhere doing it is wrong. I don't understand what is sexual about this. Please help me understand. I feel like the cuddling part is probably the problem.
And laying on her lap.
Laying on her lap's a little bit of an issue as well. Could be wrong about that. These made me feel so awful, so I told him that my then father, separated now, was really abusive to my mom, me and my brother as kids, which often makes me feel like I should protect him. That's all there is to it, but he didn't even let me explain before he just left the room. The next day he called his mom and said he wanted to break it off with me. I talked to her myself, and she said I should stay away from my brother if the marriage has to happen, since it could affect my fiancé mentality, as he is a single child, so he wouldn't understand how siblings feel. She said it's better for both of us. Now I'm so conflicted because I don't understand what I did wrong. Never felt like I did anything to warrant a breakup. I love my brother and I love my fiancé too. I knew my fiancé always made backhanded remarks about my brother before, but it never crossed my mind he took it so seriously until that day. Am I the asshole? Am I acting weirdly with my brother? See, that's a yes.
Yeah. I feel like there's certain lines that you can't cross with siblings.
Cuddling with them is a weird one. Cuddling is an extreme weird one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like at some certain point, once you hit like 12, cuddling's done. 12 years old, there's no more cuddling.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. Once your hormones start to kick in, you're done.
Get off me.
That's how that works. I'm no longer... That's why I don't even hug. I just stare at them.
From a distance?
I just stare at them from a distance. They know what that means. It's just an affectionate stare. Like, what's up? They go, what's up? That's how it is. Oh, we do a handshake. Like our handshake. You figured it out yet? Yeah. 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 There you go. Yeah. Oh, I do that. That too. Okay. We'll do one more. One more. I had people like my stuff. I don't like. I commented 2 months ago. What did I say? If you believe only one party has done any wrong relationship, that you are childish. Shouldn't be judging an entire relationship and assigning fault to one party only off of one argument. You don't know any prior information. You're just making a bold assumption. What was this about? We can do this one. We'll do this one as the last one because this one's kind of short. All right. So, 2 people broke up in my car last night. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
They got in my car around 10:30 p.m. The lady starts completely berating the guy. She says he is a piece of shit and he ruined her Christmas and now her New Year because he took her to an old people bar and forced her to hang out with his friends. One of his friends stole $1,200 from her and he wasn't man enough to get her money back. How the fuck are you holding $1,200 on you?
Purse.
$1,200?
Yeah.
You have $1,200 in your purse? Do you have $1,200?
Maybe.
No, you do not have $1,200 because you got $1,200. I have $1,200.
I don't disclose information.
You don't disclose information. You're about to disclose a lot more than information. You got some $1,200. That's fucking crazy. I'm calling bullshit right away. $1,200 my ass. $120 maybe. There's no reason for you to be carrying a rack on you at all times.
They're going to the bar. They're having fun.
$1,200 is insane. Holy shit. One of his friends stole $1,200 from her, and he wasn't man enough to get her money back. He also moved her out to BFE. I don't know. I guess that might be a state. Not state, a city.
What state is that? I've never heard of that one.
It's, you wouldn't know. I know my geography is excellent. You wouldn't get it. It's a great state. BFE away from all her friends and family. She said he did nothing this year except cheat on her and make her unhappy. When I ended the ride, I said, I hope your night gets better. She said, I'm getting a divorce, so I know it will. He rushed after her. I think she is making the right decision. It really sounds like he did, in fact, ruin this person's year. He had no defense either. Yeah, because he's probably not trying to have an argument in an Uber.
Why not? It was a good show.
Yeah, it's just, I commented on this, and the reason it pissed me off is because you don't know what happens. You don't know the full information about anything.
Yeah.
Right? So you're getting one side, but you're not getting his side. So the way I see it, he might be a disgusting piece of shit, terrible person. That's true. But we don't know what happened here whatsoever. It could be like, oh, because I could see it being, look, you took me to an old people bar. Took it to an old people bar. Friend stole $1,200. And he wasn't mad enough to get her money back. I can see all this being, took you to a bar where we met. New Year's. There's that. I literally called the cops. And they arrested him. And then what was the third thing?
Moved her to another state.
Moved her to another state. I asked to move out with you. Instead of coming to BFE state. I asked to move with you. And you said no, you'd rather move in with me. You see what I'm saying? This is not me coming up with excuses. This is just saying there could be reasons behind all 3 of these things that would make you go, well, hold on. Okay. Then maybe he wasn't being a piece of shit. Like, yeah. And I don't know. I just truly feel like if you are an Uber driver, just stay out of people's business. Like, you're there to drive them. You're not there to try to get in. If they're talking, sure, spill it to your friends, but don't spill it to a Reddit page. But a lot of things on here are deplorable anyway. I wonder what the comments were like. Oh, no.
You don't get to know.
No. Nope. Nope. It's not working.
Nope.
It's not working. Okay, you ready to play some golf?
Sure.
Okay. With that being said, I'm going to knock out this video. I'm still going to stay live, but this is the end of this video. This is my wife.
Hi.
This is my wife. We're going to play some golf. I'm going to still stay live for a little bit. But if you're watching this, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to react to, and I will. I will be doing a basketball live here on Tuesday. Definitely going to be talking about the Lakers with my homeboy. He's going to call in. We're going to do a call-in show. But he's going to call in. We're going to talk about the Lakers because at that point they would have faced the Clippers, and I think they have one more game. But until next time, love you, see you. Peace out. Yeah.